Hi guys, we are a little bit close this evening. It's literally 11 a.m. right now. Let me just give you a summary of like a lot of stuff. I'm just putting this address really quick so I know where I am headed, and then we will start chatting. Also, we'll let this guy go through. He looks a little bit anxious. Like, he looks like he's really ready for his day. Okay, here we go. So basically it is Tuesday morning, and like I'm sure you saw in the last vlog, I feel like I have probably seemed very stressed, to be honest, because like I just had so much stuff with finals, and I'm technically like done but not done. Like, for example, like I took everything I had to take in person. I had my theater final yesterday, which I was like so stressed out because I was studying for it on Sunday, and like I don't know, like my mom and I are obviously really into astrology, and like I don't know, like I was studying and nothing could stick to my head. It's like my brain was so clouded, like I don't know, and like I was like, don't worry about it. Like it was like there's a lot going on with Neptune right now. If you're into astrology, you probably know what I'm talking about. But she was like, Mom's like, don't worry, you can study like on the day of. So like I woke up yesterday, and it's a type of studying where it's like memorization. So it's like, also, I'll explain why my hair is so poofy. I have like no makeup on. Okay, honk at me one more time, darling. Let's fight. But basically I was like, don't worry, like everything's always like in divine timing. Like when you go, like you're gonna study right before your final on Monday, and it's all gonna go so well, and like it's gonna be great. And literally, like I woke up, I went to my first final in the morning, which was for a different class, and I had 2 hours until my theater final, and I only started studying for the final like the day of the final 2 hours before. And literally, like I don't know, like my head was so clear. I studied everything, and I took the final, and when I turned it in, my professor looked over and she was like, oh, like you did so great, like you got like an A. And like I was just like so happy. So all I've left is this for one of my upper division classes. It's like we have this huge portfolio that's literally like, I don't even know, like honestly like 40 or 50 papers, and I still have like probably like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 6-ish to finish, 6 papers to finish. I know that sounds like dramatic, but I'm a comm major, so I write so much, so it's like not too bad. So it's basically tomorrow and Thursday I'm gonna finish the other 6. Like I'm just gonna spread it out and do them, and then on Friday I'm gonna drop off the portfolio, and like my professor said she's gonna be in her office and stuff, and she's like, oh perfect, like I can like chat with her and everything like that. So it should be chill. I also have like the only thing is like I have a facial Friday morning, and so I'm just gonna bring like an eyebrow product and a tinted moisturizer, and basically go with like no makeup to campus and just like meet with her. But I'm just meeting with my professor, so I don't really care too much. But oh my gosh, but yeah, and like so basically this morning, so that's why I was like kind of stressed. Like if you could tell in Sunday's vlog, I don't know if I'm post, I probably will post it, but just because I was like trying to get everything done, and I was like, you know what I mean, like I don't know, all good. Yesterday was so good. So today I woke up super early. I mean it's normal, like I feel like I need to be I like to be in the swing of this. Like for example, I don't know, I just like it's such a, I don't know, like I love going to bed at 9, but also sometimes it's like sometimes if you're doing something that's like entertaining, you want to stay up like a little later. Like I'm like, oh, like I'm not tired, like I want to do something, but then it's like, how will I feel the next day? You really just got to utilize the morning hours. Like I'm most productive in the morning. Like for example, I woke up, I got ready really quickly. I found my new favorite foundation. Like I think I can officially say this, like you guys, Marc Jacobs Remarkable is like my favorite foundation, like my #1 foundation. Like I don't know, like I literally was like the spokesperson for that foundation. I feel like I was obsessed. I just found I finally picked up the Dior Forever foundation literally on a whim. I was like stressed in between like studying for finals last week on campus, and I like had a break, so I went and grabbed a wrap like to eat, and then there's Sephora right there, so I walked in and I saw the Dior Forever foundation, and I like something in my head, I remember someone saying it was like really good, and so like I just picked it up, like the most random, like I was like, oh okay, whatever. And then I thought nothing of it. I picked up like a few other things, like this eyebrow pencil. It was supposed to be waterproof from Tarte, but I got it in taupe, and it's so light. Like it's literally like nothing. Like you swatch it and it's like, I don't know, I need to get in like a darker shade, but when will I go do that? I don't know. But basically it's so amazing. Like my skin, knock on wood, like I've been taking good care of it. I have a really intense skincare routine. Like I get like regular facials. Like I've been drinking a lot of water. My skin's been really, really good. I actually need to Postmate water when I get back. Okay, like I hate when guys make eye contact with you. That's like gross. Not like all, but like when they like look at you, just like I was walking on the street today to get my juice, and like these guys were like whistling at me, and this other guy was like, damn, and it's just like, ew, like do you think I'm gonna be like, oh my god, like Joe, like, yeah, let's go on a date. Like, when you yelled hot at me, like, my heart just fluttered, and I think I fell in love, like, ugh. But basically, sorry, I'm like all over the place. I don't know why I'm trying to explain so much stuff, because I've been doing so much that I'm just like trying to like get it all out there for you guys. So this morning I woke up, got ready, went to a blowout. My hair was so dirty, and so I'm so happy it's so clean. I also have an event tonight, which I'll talk about. Like, I have a really stacked day today, so that's why I'm kind of like, it's a good day to vlog because I'm doing stuff. But basically I got a blowout. It's so big and poofy, but like it's pretty because it'll drop by the evening time. Like, I'm gonna go on this light. Like, I know it's like psycho, but I don't wanna go. So it's like so hot. Oh my gosh, here we go. So I got a blowout, really great stuff. The girl did my hair so like nice and so good. Like, I don't know, she just made it like so, like, I'll show you what it looks like right now. Like, it's so like big and poofy and like glam, but it'll all drop. I don't like it super poofy, but I don't really mind it for now because I just whatever. Then I grabbed a juice. I think I paid, did I pay for a large? I thought I ordered a large, but then it came out in a regular size. I probably just spoke fast. Oh my gosh, guys. A little Mercury retrograde when you don't get the juice you wanted. I literally was like, can I have a large? I'm not one of those people who gets like upset about stuff. Like, for example, there's people that like, it's like they don't get what they want, they'll be like, oh my god, like, no, can you go back and reorder it? And I need to be more like that. My mom always says, like, you need to be more assertive, because like, for example, like, I definitely did pay for the large juice. I like 100% said large, like, I'm 99% sure I paid for it, but then like I got this one and I just like was in a rush. Like, I just like, my iCal's booked like usually if I'm working that day or doing a lot of stuff, so it's like I don't have the time to just be like, oh, like, can you remake this for me? Even though like sometimes like it's like I should be like, no, like, I paid for this, or like, I wanted this, you know what I mean? How, like, what are you guys like? Are you guys assertive if you don't get what you ordered, or like, are you more chill? Anyway, I picked up this juice, and now I'm headed to get my lashes filled by Yegi. This one's like, this is 2 weeks, and like, this one's like like, usually I feel like, I don't know if I was super aggressive on them this time. Usually they look a lot more fuller by like still, like, mine are like look pretty bad right now, I'm not gonna lie. Like, usually after 2 weeks they look still decent. Like, I don't know if I was really aggressive, especially like this side's fine, like there's still lashes and stuff, but this one like a ton, there's like none in the front and then like a bunch gone in the middle. I think I sleep like on my eye though, so I think like when I sleep I like crunch them against each other, so I'm so excited to get those filled. And then so I'm like going back to back. So from there I just grabbed also a wrap at Creation, so I just went to the blowout super early. Then I just picked up this juice, the wrap. I'm going to go to lashes. Right after lashes I have to go to a meeting. It's actually about something super exciting that's going to be happening in January. I'm like almost confident. It's something with Stella too. I don't know if she's gonna talk about our vlogs. So we have like a meeting. So I brought like some makeup, because when they do your lashes they like put stickers, and it's like I'm not wearing any eye makeup at all, like, and I'm just wearing face makeup and chapstick right now, so I look kind of like probably a little bit vanilla, but I brought like a little bit of makeup, so like before the meeting I can like touch my face up, like if any of the foundation comes off and stuff when she does the lashes. And so that meeting's at 2:30, and then when I get like right after that meeting, and Stella and I are gonna grab I think food together really quick, and then so this is like what the part where I don't know, like this has like kind of been something, I don't want to say, I hate using the word struggling, oh, that's like just like that triggers me, something I've been trying to be more efficient about or integrate better into my schedule. Literally watch the way you word things. Like, I was just thinking, like, I don't know, maybe because I'm in class with a bunch of people all the time, so I feel like I can like low-key people watch, but the language that people use is like triggering. Like, don't use bad, like, people use like the most dramatic words, like they're like ugh, I'm miserable or something like that. It's nothing. Like, one of my good friends, she uses that word, and it's like, I'm always like, stop, because it's like nothing, it's just like you can't even have those words in your vocabulary because the vibration of those words is so low. Like, when I hear someone even use one of those words, like, I literally am like, cancel, clear, delete. Like, I'm like, white light, like, ew, like, get that off of me. Like, I don't want any, like, you know, or when you just, people are like, oh, I'm like, the self-depreciating thing. I was talking about this with my mom and with Stella. Like, people like, especially on Twitter, just like think it's funny, or maybe they just genuinely, I don't know what they think, but people like think it's fun to tweet like self-depreciating things, like I don't even want to say the affirmations that people say because I don't want to say it, but like, you know what I'm talking about, people think it's like funny to like make fun of themselves or talk about how much they don't like themselves, and like I just like, and then they're confused why they're like sad and nothing's working out. It's like, I would do not affirm that. I every single morning while I do my skincare routine, listen to like positive morning affirmations, and like I repeat them, and it's like, I don't know, like I don't know, I don't think it's cocky, like I love myself, like I like do like I feed me, I go cook me good food, I work out for me, I work for me, I study for me, I build stuff for me, like, I just drive me to do nice things for me. Like, me does a lot for me. Why would I not love me, you know? So, like, be careful and, like, watch the language you use. Like, genuinely watch how you speak about yourself or other people. Like, I don't know, just, like, the smallest affirmations. Like, I don't know, just watch what you say. But basically, I'm getting off, like, on 800 tangents. I forgot what I was saying. Dude, you guys don't even understand. Like, if you knew how many things like, right now, I'm also working on another project for January, which you guys will be so excited about. Like, you could probably guess what it is because you've asked for it. But I'm on top of, like, everything. Like, I'm working on that additionally. And, like, right now, it's such a pause. Like, I love being busy, or, like, not busy, but productive. Like, I love having a ton of projects. I think it's a Gemini thing. But then I feel like sometimes I do get, like, from one thing to another. But basically, yeah, I have the meeting. And then also, the thing I was talking about was, like, the workout thing. Like, usually I do spin every evening, right? Like, I love evening workouts. I'm not the biggest morning workout person. Like, I wake up at 7, so it's fine. Yeah, I guess I am a morning person, but I just don't, like, always want to go to a workout, like, right when I wake up. Like, I like to, like, kind of have, like, a morning routine. And, like, for some reason, I like working out in the evening because I feel like my mood is really good in the morning, like, throughout. I don't know, but, like, I feel fine. Like, I feel like my mood starts to dampen, but, like, by 4 or 5, I start to get, like, a little bit tired, maybe. I start, like, that's when, I think there's, like, some psychology behind that, but, like, around 4 or 5, you just kind of get, like, meh. Like, you kind of have to get past the, like, the meh hour. It's, like, 1 hour of feeling meh, and if you push through it and you do something productive, like, you're good, and you're into, like, high-flying, cruising life. And then if you, like, get upset during that time or get lazy, like, I feel like you fall off your bandwagon. So, like, I like to work out at 6, or, like, 6:30, 5:30, whatever. Even, I can do 7, that's a little bit, like, later, because then it, like, picks up my mood, and then, like, I end my day on a positive note. Like, I feel energized, I get, like, an extra boost of energy. I usually will even cook myself another meal that I would normally cook. I'll edit something, I'll work on something, so I'm more productive, right? Like, in the morning, like, I'm already, like, I feel like I wake up productive, so I don't feel like I need that extra energy burst in the morning to get stuff done. And so, I don't know, but basically what's been going on is, like, I've been so busy during the day that, like, I can't make my evening workout classes. Like, for example, yesterday I just didn't get a chance to work out because, like, I had finals in class all day, and then when I got back, I went to the grocery store. Like, Sel and Sonia come over, we just went to, like, I had to go to Whole Foods, and we were all just like, let's just go, and, like, we were gonna work out together and, like, just do, like, a gym workout because, like, there was no spin past, like, 6:30, and, like, there's no good instructors. I don't want to rant, it's, like, kind of, like, stupid, but the whole conclusion of this whole story is that, like, it's just, like, I need to find time, I guess, like, earlier, but I couldn't even work out in the morning, so I guess the only thing I could have done was push myself yesterday to have worked out, but I went to bed, like, it was, like, 9, and I genuinely was really tired from my day. Like, did so much yesterday, and was, like, had a final, and studied for another final, took another final, like, it was just, like, a lot mentally, so I was really tired, and I just, like, was kind of just, like, I need to go to bed. After such are going, like, getting groceries from Whole Foods. I also snapped some stuff I got, and I got a lot of screenshots. I got, like, 500 screenshots, so I guess I'll share what I'm getting at Whole Foods. I'll start doing hauls again, I swear. You guys really liked those when I did that one, the mask. I love you guys, and I really missed you, and I'm sorry, like, I was gone, but I was genuinely just doing finals work for, like, 5 days. Like, there was nothing I could have vlogged, like, and I just was not in the mood to vlog. Like, it would have not been entertaining. You guys would have been like, ugh. So, but, yeah, I don't know, this was a workout thing, so, like, it kind of made me think, like, I don't know, like, I love working on the evening, but sometimes if you have something else to do in the evening time, like, for example, if I work out at 6:30 at spin, right, I'm done at 7:30, I'm home by, like, 8, so if I wanted to get ready for something, I would, even if I got ready in an hour, which is really quick, because I like to, like, kind of take my time. I don't know about you guys, like, I don't like to be rushed, but if I rush and get ready, I can get ready by 9. But okay, now it's 9, like, I like to be in bed by 10, so, like, why would I be ready by 9 when in an hour I want to be in bed? Like, I usually start my skincare routine at 9:30, so, like, why would I do my whole makeup if at 30 minutes I'm about to take it off? Like, I mean, I'm sure if you stay up later, then this is totally, like, normal, and you're like, oh, cool, I leave at 9, and come home at midnight, I still have time, but I like to sleep more, and so that's just, like, something I've been, like, trying to figure out, like, if I should just start doing, like, super, I don't know, but then, like, I could do an 8 a.m. workout every day, like, that would be my ideal time, but there's no spin at 8 a.m. It's either at freaking 6 a.m. or, like, there's, like, a 10, like, they don't have an in-between, and I use ClassPass too, and so, like, I don't know, I'm just trying to figure out some stuff. Also, I don't know if I want to, like, announce this yet, but I think I'm going to be switching. So, like, I go to my spin studio, I have a membership there because I go every day normally, and then I use ClassPass. And I love class passes for trying new fun classes. Like, I don't think I'll ever get rid of class pass. It's just like so fun. It's like not even that expensive genuinely for how much you're getting for your classes, I think. And so I like that, and it's just like fun to always try something new. But anyway, I think I'm gonna be switching to Equinox from my spin studio, because at Equinox, like, they have a ton of classes included, not just like spin. Like, there's like spin, there's like hit, there's like booty workouts. Like, they have so many workout classes and so many more times, and I just need the different times. Like, the 5 times a day it's just not working for me, because I only like one instructor in my spin. There's one more I'll take. I just honestly don't really like him. I don't like his vibe. I'm not trying to drag, I just really don't like him as a person, so he kind of like bothers me when I take him. I know it's like so weird, like if anyone else is like that, when you know someone's like not a good person, I feel like you just can't. So like, I only like one spin instructor, and she's incredible at my studio. Like, I love her so much. She's literally the reason I've stayed. If she wasn't there, I would have left so long ago. And like, one of my other, like a year ago, I had 2 favorite instructors, and the first one left. He like moved. But basically, I'm pretty sure, like, actually I'm not kidding, like probably next week I'm going to be switching over to Equinox. I think I first want to try, I don't think it's going to be annoying. I need to ask, I know a girl who goes to the one that I'm going to start going to, so I'm going to ask her like what the good spin instructors are there. I'm sorry I'm going on such a tangent. It's going to be a long vlog. I really need to catch you guys up on a lot, and like, I feel like we're best friends. Like, I don't bullshit with you guys. Like, we're literally best friends, so I need to update you on everything. But like, basically, I don't want to have to find out like who the good instructors are. Like, you know what I'm talking about? You know when you're new, basically, I just need to know who the good instructors are, because I don't want to really waste like time going to like a bunch of not good ones. But I guess that's like the fun of trying it out. But I also like don't want to waste a workout. Like, I don't want to set aside time to go work out and me not get a good workout. Like, that's like, if anyone else works out, that's like the worst, when you go work out and you don't feel like you worked that hard and you want to do like another workout. I don't know if anyone else is like as crazy as that, but basically that's what I think I'm going to be doing. I'm not sure yet. I'm like trying to still think it out. And then my mom, so like you guys know, like my mom's moving. Like, she has to fly back and do some stuff with the house, but she's gonna join Equinox, so like I can go to workouts with her when I'm in Manhattan Beach. Basically, it'll just be so much better, I think. So yeah, I think that's kind of another thing I was talking about, because it's like, then I can go, like, they have so many classes, and even if I don't do a class, I can just go do a workout. Like, my apartment has a gym. It's like an apartment gym, it's not like Equinox. And so it's just gonna work better for me, because my schedule, like, I need to be able to do an early morning workout sometimes, and like the studio I go to just doesn't offer as many classes as I'd like, and if they do, they're like way too early, like at 5 a.m. Like, I'm sorry, it's like ridiculous. And like, even if you wake up and go at 5 a.m., like, you're gonna crash by 2 p.m. There's like a whole book that talks about how like people think it's so cool to wake up at like 4 a.m. and be like haha, but it's like, yeah, you're cool. Like, you go at 5 a.m., you post a thing like you're up at 5 a.m. and you think you're so productive, but by 2 p.m. like, you're gonna have to take a nap. Like, your body, I don't know, I don't want to get into that, but I don't know, like, I kind of like say like light drugs, and all of you guys are like, say it, talk about it, then you guys egg me on, then I talk about it. But when we're working and have tight schedules, so I'm sure a lot of you guys like how to fit workouts in and stuff, and like, yeah, it is difficult when you have like a more limited time. Like, if you have just a gym membership, that's iconic, because you can just literally go like whenever. But I like to take more classes, and so like, I just think it'll be really good when I switch over, because it's just, then like, I can have so much more freedom. Like, they have so many times. Like, if I want to do a class, I can not only, like, let's say, not only can I do a class if I wanted at 8 a.m., but I can pick what class I want, versus here, I'm like, decide, like, there's only one class at like 7:30 or something like that, and it's not even the instructor I want to go to, and it's like the only option I have. Here, it's like, oh, I want to work out at 8 a.m., and then I have like a bunch of classes available. So I'm really excited to have that option, especially so throughout the next 3 weeks, like through winter break, and then through next semester, especially like in the summer, when I'll be able to, like, when I'm gonna be driving down a lot more to like Manhattan Beach, like to go work out with my mom a ton, like probably multiple times during the week, so that's good. Anyway, I didn't even say it. So like, basically my dilemma for today kind of is like, I don't know, like, I think I'm gonna only get home today from like the meeting and eating probably at like 5, honestly. And like, if I wanted to, I could make myself rush and get ready, maybe even like 5, I don't know, 5:30, 5, I could rush and leave in 30 minutes and go to a workout class, and then like come and get ready. Like, I'd have to leave the workout class like 15 minutes early even, then come and get ready hopefully by 8:30 and go to this event. It's this event from I don't know if I should, it's like, it's a creme shop, they're having an event, and so like I'm going with Ollie and stuff, and so sorry, my freaking thought. So basically, I wanted, like, I promised I'd be able to go a little earlier, because if I went to my full workout class, I'd only be ready by 9, and the event ends at 10. Like, what's the point of me even going at that point? And so, like, if I literally like I said, if I rush, like, back to back, I'm literally just, like I run around, like back to back, like, all day. Like, if I literally just, like, get home, change, and run to the class, and then run when I get back home from the class, and, like, throw on makeup and then go, I can make it. Or, like, if I actually could, like, chill, and, like, after I got back from all of this, and then, like, then I could, like, peacefully get ready, then I could go to the event earlier, and then I could, like, go to bed earlier. But, like, I wanted to work out today. I know this is, like, such, like, I don't, when I'm talking about this, I'm not, like, ever complaining, like, ever. Like, I don't mean this as a complaint. I mean, this is, like, something that came up as, like, something with my schedule. So I think that everything happens for a reason. I think that, like, me kind of having this, like, mini dilemma come up, in a sense, like, is allowing me to, like, maybe create, like, you know, a better and more effective schedule. And later, by switching over, I'm gonna, like, have people to have a more productive day, because then, like, a lot of times I would say no to stuff in the evening, because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get back from my workout class at 7:38, and I don't really want to really get ready. But if I already worked out at 8 a.m. and I'm already ready at, like, 7 o'clock, I can, like, and I have, like, an opportunity to go do something, especially if it's, like, something of benefit, or, like, even if I just want to go to, like, get a nice dinner, I don't know, then I can go, you know what I mean? And so that's just something, I don't know, I'm sorry, like, that was just, like, a long tangent, but that's something I've been, like, thinking about and considering. And I think by considering, I mean, I'm probably gonna go, like, this weekend and sign up. So yeah, but it's just gonna be sad to quit, like, my spin membership, because I've been going there for, like, almost like over 2 years now, and I go, like, every day. Like, think about, like, I'm just really close to the people there, I would say, because I'm there every single day. Like, imagine if you hung out with someone every single day for 2 years, like, you know what I mean? So that's just, like, the only sad part. But yeah, I kind of have to do, like, what's best for me. Like, this is so dramatic, me leaving my spin studio. I have to do what's best for me, but, like, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so that's what's up. That's my day today. But I have a really cute outfit for the event tonight, so I'm really excited to wear it.
Matching.
So we just had a meeting. We're in Beverly Hills. What a time. But basically, I don't want to announce any details, but Stella and I, like, I'll announce more details soon, but we're gonna be having, like, the most iconic, like, meet and greet slash opening with a brand that we work with a lot. I'll give you more details, but, like, I'm sure you can, like, already guess. But it's gonna be in January, and we're gonna be doing, like, even, like, a giveaway, and, like, people are gonna be getting bags with, like, clothes. We'll be styling people. There's gonna be so much cool stuff coming. We just kind of, like, had our first meeting about it, so we can start talking about it. But I'll give you details, like, in the next vlog. But, like,
I'm so excited.
What are yours? I'm so excited.
It's gonna be so fun.
For us to hang out. There might be kombucha there. It's gonna be such a good time. So that's what we just had a meeting about. We had, like, a meeting and, like, kind of like a mini shoot for a little bit. We're kind of were there for some time.
Yeah, it was like, I thought, like, maybe 30 minutes. It was, like, almost 3 hours.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna be there, like, 30 minutes. Yeah. It was kind of brief, because we kind of agreed on a lot of stuff, but we ended up being there for, like, 3 hours. So
it was, like, all very fun and very, like, constructive.
And now we're matching two-piece sets. I was, like, in this very, like, let's just say definitely not, like, daytime appropriate. Like, it's more of a night. I mean, yeah, honestly, like, who is defining daytime appropriate?
Okay.
Where is the daytime appropriate council? Oh my God, Ferrari Beverly is like,
who defines daytime appropriate?
Clear example of don't follow societal definition. Dude, like, so we're, like, so energetic, and the photographer was a Cancer, and he was, like, so mellow,
very calm,
and, like, if he was a Sag, he would have appreciated so hard.
Yeah, he would have been like, yeah. He was, like, very calm. Like, we almost felt bad,
because, like, you know when, like, you're too much for someone, and you, like, already know you're too much. Like, there's no way.
Oh, it's a lot.
And other girls, like, Cancer, they're just, like, so chill sometimes. Well, Ollie's, I think God Ollie has a Mars and Gemini. Otherwise, he'd be very chill, I feel like. I mean, he's pretty chill, but, like, the Mars and Gemini really is good.
Yeah, especially when you're, like, around someone who's not chill, then it, like, brings it out of you. I mean, not with this photographer. He was, like,
we were trying to bring
everything
out
Cancer.
Yeah, and then I knew he was from Canada, because he's like, oh, sorry.
And, like, he's like, I'm from Toronto.
Toronto.
Wow, do you think they know Drake?
I'm gonna go with a hard no.
Hard no.
I love saying hard no. It's so fun. You wanna hang out? Hard no.
Hard no. Dude, I'm gonna use that.
It just shows that there's, like, no leeway. Like, you can't even text back after that. Like, when someone annoys you, just be like, hard no. And, like, not even rude, but, like, it's just like, why even discuss?
Yeah.
Like, if you told me hard no, I'd be like, That's it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even. I'm like, I'm not gonna harass.
Like, okay.
Look, that's what I want for Christmas. I think that white one.
Very, very chill, very cute.
Very light, you know.
Light.
I know.
Side gift.
I know. Yeah, I know you're trying. Yeah, side gift. Vlog here. Coco was really upset because I was gone like literally the entire day. I told you I was running like a mad woman today. She's purring because she's happy I'm home. When I'm gone all day, she gets so mad at me. Like, when I opened the door to my apartment, she ran out, was like screaming at me out into the hallway and was like so upset. But basically, I just had the craziest day. I had everything from when I left my apartment at like 8 a.m. this morning, like back to back. It's like 10:30 and I just got home from everything. I had to like change, do my makeup in my car, go to this event. So I'm so sorry I like didn't get to vlog that much. But basically, in the morning, I had to run like all those errands, like the blow out, the lashes, and then I had a big meeting which I had to like redo my makeup in the car with. Stella and I had a really exciting meeting. I will announce it. I think I'll be able to talk about it in my next vlog. But basically, we're gonna be having like a meet and greet for like the launch of the Honey Bun pop-up shop in Beverly Hills in January. I'll talk more about it. But basically, if you're in LA, I would love for you guys to join and we can hang out, we can chat, you can shop. Like literally, it's gonna be like it's the most beautiful pop-up ever. You guys, like the storefront is like it's all Instagrammable. It's like a girl's heaven. Like you'd walk in, it's like pink with flowers and neon, and you can shop everything. And you guys know like I love Honey Bun. Like I'm not getting paid to say this. Like I genuinely wear Honey Bun every single day and I love working with them. Sorry, like I have tape on my boobs and stuff. My outfit today is from Meshki Boutique. It's like this silky top and like these pants that have like a slit that are like cut out. I'll show you like low key. So like they have like a slit on this side and they have like diamonds. But basically that'll be super exciting. So I'm super excited about that. But then I got back and then I had an event that I went to. It was for the creme. It's the brand Ollie works for. So I had that event. I just went there for about like an hour. And like it's like 10:30 normally I'm asleep by now. I'm really sleepy because normally I'm in bed. I'm gonna make myself some tea I think really quick. And then because I want to try this new tea I got. It's like ginger. It's like instant, it's like this Korean brand, I believe. It's like instant ginger lemon tea, so I figured I'd try it. My makeup, I literally just touched up my makeup. All I did was like add a little bit of eyeshadow and liquid lipstick. At the event, everyone was like, oh my gosh, like your makeup looks so good. Like, did you get it done? Like, you know the days where like you don't really try, everyone's like shook. And the days you like put so much effort, everyone's like, oh, like fresh out of bed. But like literally all I did was like touch up my makeup. I put on a little bit more of the Dior highlighter I've been using every day. I told you guys the Dior Air Flash foundation changed my life. I love Dior makeup now. Like I think it's like one of my Dior, Makeup Forever, and Marc Jacobs like my favorite brands. But this like highlighter, it's like hit pan on it in 003. That's what I'm wearing right now. I pulled up my makeup cart. The liquid lipstick I'm wearing, in case you're curious, is like one from MAC. It's in Burnt Spice. It kind of like looks like pinky, and then we put on like a bit brown bracelets, and yeah, basically that's what's up. Iconic. She's having so many new cool things happening. There's gonna be new launches for New Year's. We'll talk more about that in tomorrow's vlog. But she has so many. She just restocked a bunch of stuff. So if you've been wanting it for holidays or for your friends, family, she just restocked a ton of stuff. You know, you probably can tell I'm just like tired, but I'm really, everything's great. I'm just a little tired. So many good things coming, and I can't wait to vlog tomorrow. And yeah, tomorrow I have a lot of stuff to get done. I also really need to work on my portfolio. And I need to stay home with my bun for a little bit because she's really upset that I was gone all day today. Like she was crying when I came home, so I need to stay home, but I had to run all these errands. We love each other.
So sugarcoat me in your energy. Sugarcoat me in your fresh energy. Like a breeze in the sauna. Yeah. I can get whatever when I wanna. Yeah. Tryna get around and beyond.